All right, guys, we are back with the Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Donnell Dnasty on the left playing Amaryllis versus yours truly on the right playing Machina Quickdraw Plants. This tournament was just smaller tournaments, day after Christmas, 3 rounds, single elimination for a box, playing till the undefeated. So I start off with double upstart. Now, Donnell and I have faced a few times in the finals. I know he beat me once. I beat him once, and I think this is our 4th time facing the finals, and I beat him twice. Once in Tengu, once with Vayu, and then he beat me once. So yeah, I think this is our 4th time. So we'll see. Amaryllis versus Quickdraw. And here comes Machina Gear Frame, or Orange Gadget, as my boy Bluffnog likes to call it. So I drop Quickdraw and Fortress to Special Summon Fortress, equip Gear Frame to Fortress, and I'm debating on setting a back row. Let's see what else. So we both got the life points. I set one pass and hoping he doesn't have heavy. That Karma Cut's going to hurt in this matchup. So Donnell trade in the Lone Fire. I saw him to trade it. Now this is risky, but I want the +1, and I want him to stop. So this was kind of like Solemn is bad against Amaryllis. Honestly, the other day I was playing on DB against Amaryllis, and I forgot to side out Solemn, and I was like, oh no, I was supposed to side this card out. All right, so I saw him to trade in, and looks like Donnell's got Mirror Force, Gores, and Lone Fire. So his hand's pretty good. So I activate Charge, mill a second Orange Gadget, Bottomless, and MST. So I got 2 monsters for Avarice. I'm only on 2 Avarice. I don't like 3 because I feel like that's kind of like I noticed when people play this deck, and when I played it myself, you lose when you have when you draw too many Avarices. So he's gonna Karma Cut me. Yeah, I already know he's going to hit my Fortress. So he discards the Gores. Okay. And I just go straight to end phase. Now he summons the Lone Fire that he had. So Lone Fire for another Titanial. Can I deal with the Titanial? I say this all the time. Donnell always opens. He always opens that QCR Lone Fire. So he kept 1 in the deck. Attacks over my Lila, and he has Mirror Force and a mystery card. So he's already anticipating a pot of Avarice. So I'm guessing he set the Mirror Force and whatever he drew for turn. So who am I rooting for? Obviously myself. And this is honestly the first time I played Machina Quickdraw in real life. And here comes the pot. I don't think anyone's ever won with this deck on the channel. I've seen some people play it. Like Josh J, he won once, but it was not on camera because I think I was playing in some event. Yeah, I wasn't there that week. Yeah, but no one's won with this deck because not many people played. I know my friend Lou tried this deck. I think Mario tried it and Josh tried it, and I like the deck. It's pretty solid. It's better than I thought it was when people told me about it. I just think the Machina engine is just good. That's just how I look at it. Like, you can splash it in Gadgets, you can splash it in the Machina Turbo deck. It's really just the Machina engine. All right, so now he Mirror Forces my Fortress, and I discard Force to bring back the Fortress. You can see I'm debating on putting it in attack mode or defense mode. So I choose to in defense mode, set a monster, and pass. So, I mean, I'm up a card. I'm actually going to be up 2 cards, so after I draw for my turn, I'm going to have 5. Only issue is I took a lot of life points. So he has Miracle Furt, target either Titan. He's probably gonna target Titanial, or he could go Lone Fire, tribute to Lone Fire for Dandelion. This is a good play as well. Then he can negate if my set's a Raikou. He can negate the Raikou and the Fortress. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get Dandelion. Now he might bring it out in attack mode. Yeah, maybe he should have brought it out in attack mode. Oh, no, this is fine as well, because he's going to negate my Fortress. But he could have, like, brought it on attack mode, attack my Raikou, potentially. tribute, and then it kind of would have been the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think he probably should have done that. Unless if he's afraid of a hamster, but what else would I set? Besides hamster and Raikou, but the traditional Machina Turbo deck plays 3 hamster, but this is the quick draw version. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen the deck list, so I don't know. Some people might play 3, some people might play 2. So he tribute summons Amaryllis, and then attacks the set, the new one, which is my own Dandelion. So I'm gonna get 2 tokens. I need to put my tokens in. So now he's gonna burn me for 800. So we're at 32 to 10k. And now Titanio attacks over. Yeah, Titanio attacks over Dandelion. And an end phase Amaryllis. Yeah, this matchup can be pretty rough. Whenever I tested the pure, I only played the pure Machina deck, I think, in 2 tournaments, and I struggled against Amaryllis. It's just Titanio's just hard to deal with. Like, it trades with Fortress. Now, in the previous video, someone was complaining about the angle. Like, I use a tripod when I film. Like, I know some people use the overhead cam, but I think my locals does it that way, but you know. All right, so I flipped the hamster, so it wasn't Raikou. Right now, I'm not using Plague. I might put it in though. So I attack over the Amaryllis with hamster, so I'm going to take 800, so I'm at 24. I mean, does Donald have like, I'm up cards, but I'm just so low on life. And he summons Cactus Bouncer. Yeah, I have to read it. I think if he controls a plant monster, I can't special summon. I think that's what it does. So he attacks over my hamster, and here comes a prison. He's going to negate by tributing the Cactus Bouncer, most likely. Yeah, I gotta get the Titanium off the field. So Donnell's debating on who do you attack with? It doesn't matter. He's gonna have to decide whether he deprisons this or not. Let's see how long it takes Donnell to make this decision. Yeah, I see. Okay. So now I take 17. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I don't think I played very well. Maybe I should have just kept the hamster set just because I was so low on life. Now if he brings back Amaryllis, it's just game. Yep. It's all because of that Solemn early. I got greedy. I thought I could end the game early by Solemning the trade-in. That's why I did. I was kind of like, I'm going to have to use this Solemn eventually on something, so let me try and just stop him and try to beat him through advantage, but it didn't work out because his hand was good. Because he had, what did he have? Lone Fire and a few other cards. All right. So I'm trying to see if there's a way out. Is there a way for me to get out of this situation? So I'm trying to see, and I just concede. So Donnell takes game 1. 1 win away from getting his 8th win on the channel. Oh, he's showing return. Come on, man. Or will I pull off the Legacy 2-0 and win with Machine? I'll be the first person to win with Machina Quickdraw on the channel, and it is the first time I played this deck in real life. So I start off with Quickdraw Dandy, the classic combo. Go for Drill, and oh man, I'm hungry. Okay, so summon Lone Fire. How do I do this combo? Tribute Lone Fire. So my game plan is to end on Titanio. Yeah, I bring the Titanio out of my deck because I don't want to draw it. Yeah, drawing Titanio sucks in this deck. But when you don't draw it, it's so good. All right, now Jewel Warrior discard, quick draw. So I end on Titanio 1 token. And I'm getting back Drill Warrior next turn. So let's see what McNasty can do. And see, that's 2 games. 2 games in a row he opened the dang Lone Fire. Hey, but I opened it too. But not game 1. All right, so he gets both Lone Fires out of his deck. Maybe he has a trade-in, or he has a way to get to Amaryllis, so he wants the extra plant in there. I mean, he has trade-in in his hand, but no targets. He's got 2 Karma Cuts. I get you kind of need Karma Cut, or you need a discard trap in this deck to get those Amaryllises out of your hand, so you got to play at least 3, but... All right, so he hits over the token, or thinks about it. No, so he does go for the token, which, I mean, he has Karma Cut. Come on, heavy. So draw. Standby Drill Warrior. So I can get back Dandelion. Yep. I'm debating on what I'm going to grab back. I'm probably going to have to crash the Titanium, so there's no reason to get back Lone Fire, because what do I have left in my deck for Lone Fire? Another Lone Fire, which honestly, I think it's in my hand. Yes, the second Lone Fire is in my hand. So the only thing I could get is the second Dandelion. So here he's going to Karma Cut. Yes, he's going to Karma Cut either my Drill or the Titanium. So he's going to discard Card Destruction, and I'm going to negate the Karma Cut because I don't want to lose my Drill Warrior. I don't know how Drill Warrior works exactly. I know you can't torrential and bottomless it whenever it comes back during the standby phase. And now I learned that it doesn't target. Honestly, I only played Quickdraw like once, but I don't know the way Drill Warrior works. Now, Donnell played Quickdraw for a long time, so he should know the way this deck works. So I just took his word for it. So here I'm gonna use Drill Warrior's effect. He's gonna chain Karma Cut, discard a trade-in to banish my Drill Warrior. So from what Donnell told me, it's not a cost. So I'll take his word for it. All right, so or it is a cost or something like that. I guess I still pay the cost. Or sorry, it's not I'm dumb. It's not a cost, but I still use the effect. All right, so now I special summon Quickdraw by discarding Dandelion. Oh yeah, I think my hand I think I have both I drew all my plants. So I make another Drill Warrior. I'm left with 1 card. Attack him directly for 12. Discard the Raikou to banish Drill and pass to Donnell. So I think Donnell has like... He's going to hit over my token. Sets a back row and passes. So standby phase Drill Warrior. Bring back Dandelion. Okay. So Drill Warrior, attack him directly. So 56 to 8k. Activate Drill Warrior. Discard Dandelion. 2 tokens. I need to get some tokens. And they're in my other deck. I think I use them for like... I really need to get some more tokens because they're all in my... my Sylvan deck for Hat, because I use them for Draco Sack. So, okay, so now Donnell summons Debris. God, Ulti Debris looks nice. He goes for Mark of the Rose, takes the token, synchros with the token for Stardust, and now attacks over my token, and then he hits me for 28. So we're at 52 to 56. And passes. All right. So now Drill Warrior comes back. What will we take this time? The Dandelion again. So I'm just trying to poke him for 12, it looks like. Trying to force the third game. Attack him directly. He's at 44. And then the same thing. This deck's pretty good in time as well. The other day, I faced my friend Nico, and he was playing Quickdraw Amaryllis, and game one, he cooked me. He had a drill loop going, and Amaryllis, he was burning me for 2K every turn, and I lost game one, but luckily I pulled off the Legacy 2-0 and beat him. All right, so it looks like I'm going to add back Quickdraw with the Drill Warrior. So I got 2 cards in hand. Pitch for Fortress. So I can crash. Let's see, Donnell might have to karma cut me here. So we're at 44 to 52, and then he torrentials. And I'm like, that's fine. Now, he couldn't negate his own torrential with Stardust. Let's see if he decides to do it. No, he just lets it go. So now we're kind of even in cards, right? Now he summons Lila. I bottomless the Lila. Donnell's at 44 to my 52. Where's my gear frame? All right. Debris. I'm checking his graveyard to see what's gone. Casey milled a Necro. I think I might have game. So I'm debating on going. Oh, okay, so I'm a little afraid of Gores. So I hit him for 300 and 1,000. All right, so I have to stall. I have to just Ancient Fairy. I know Donnell's going to struggle to deal with the Ancient Fairy in defense mode. A 3,000 wall. Okay, so we're at 31 to 52. And here's the orange gadget, and that is game. So we are going to game 3. Already a long match. I think overall we played at a reasonable pace, but I think just this matchup it could go a long time. It could be a grindy matchup. Not just because of Donnell's deck, my deck as well. All right, there we go. 3 games in a row. Come on, Donnell. Oh, man. It's like, I mean, it's like Black Wings if they open Whirlwind all 3 games. You'd be like, come on, man. All 3 games? All right, so he brings out the Titanium in defense mode because I can't run it over with Fortress. Yeah, I can't run it over with Fortress. And now he's going to set 2. And passes. His hand is what? Cactus Bouncer, Morphing Jar. God, I hate that card. And I think Plague. So I upstart him. Come on, heavy. Slam down the heavy. Oh, man, I'm feeling myself right now. All right, and look at this. Donnell goes and look at his extra deck and slams down the Stardust Dragon and flips Starlight Road. Oh, man, that was rough. Yeah, that hurt. I thought I was cooking him. I didn't, but Starlight Road kind of makes sense. I don't blame Donnell for siding it because it'll stop my Torrential, my Heavy, and my Mirror Forge. You know I'm gonna keep those cards in versus you. And I also played Debris Dragon, so you can, if I try to Black Rose his like Titanium Field, or if I side Needle Sealing against him. So I get why or Dark Dust. Some people side Dark Dust. So I think, yeah, that card's good in his deck. Even though I'm not a fan of that card, I can see why Donnell plays it. Okay, so I Lone Fire for my own Amaryllis. Sorry, my own Titanium, not Amaryllis. So we're at 9,000, 8,000, and then pitch, force. So I attack his Titanium, and he lets it go. Now I crash Stardust, pop the back row, which is Hidden Armory. I'm looking good. I wiped his board, and I have a Titanium on the field, even though he Starlight Roaded me. Now imagine had he not had Starlight Road. If that was any other back row, I heavy him, then I go same play, Titanium, Fortress. Yeah, I would have just dropped the Titanium. I had a Fortress and hit over his Titanium and then attacked him directly for 25. That would have been the difference. So now Donnell set the Morphing Jar, which I'm not going to see this card coming. Oh, man. Oh, no, he didn't set the Morphing Jar. I thought he set the Jar. Oh, no, he set the Plague. But now he can summon Dandelion, top for Plague, make a Taster, and out my Titanium. So we're at 9,000 to 8,000. I want to mention one thing. I should have sided out my upstarts. I should have known we were going to go into time. Because look, this video has already been long. And it is Donnell, so... Alright, so he summons Lila. Why didn't he summon Dandy? Why didn't he summon Dandy and make a Tastor? Ooh, Crow. What do I always tell you guys about Plague? I joked about signing it out in Vayu, but you just need it. Cause like when your Plague gets crowed, it hurts so bad. So bad. So he chooses just to pass. Hits an Amaryllis off the Lila. And remember, I'm playing against the clock as well. Yep, and there's a second upstart. But whenever game 3 started, we had plenty of time. I remember I was rushing Donnell because he did take a little too long to side deck. Now, I've asked people about side decking. There's no rule from what I've been told. There's no rule for how long you can take the side deck. It's supposed to be a reasonable pace, which is like 3 minutes. And I remember I sided going into game 3. I handed Donnell my deck, and then he took 2 minutes after I presented my deck. It took him 2 minutes to finish side decking. So maybe I should have put a timer on him. Whenever we went at the time. So I go for drill, and my set is what, Raikou? So I think it's Raikou. So I choose to just attack over that guy, and then attack the Amaryllis. So I'm going to take 800. So my set is probably a Raikou, so I don't want to flip it. But I could have. I could have flipped it and popped and done more damage, but I chose not to. Yeah, I don't want to just waste a Raikou. I'd rather hold it for like Donnell's push. Honestly, Raikou's not that good in this matchup. All right, so here comes Miracle Fur from Donnell. So what does he have in there? Okay, he has a Titania. So either A has to crash with my Titanial. Instead, he chooses Lone Fire, probably to slim down his deck, get another Titanial out of his deck. That's smart. Yeah. So he chooses to crash. He probably knows my set is Raikou. And bring back Drill. I have a token. So can I make... I think I'm just... My game plan is just to make a wall of tokens. Hit him for 24. Yep. Hit him for 24. So now he's at 65 to my 72. Then Drill 2 tokens. Oh, I'm out of tokens. Yeah, I need to get some tokens. Alright. So my set is obviously Raikou. There's just no way it's anything else. There's no way. But I'm up, what, 700 life points? Oh, wow, Donnell has Debris Dragons. So he probably should bomb the field. That's what he should do. It'll get rid of my tokens. Or he could do the Black Rose play and flip one of my tokens to try and get damage done. Yeah, he probably should do that. Let's see if he does it. Yep, Debris. God, that ulti Debris Dragon looks good. Wait, why'd you banish Debris Dragon? And the Lone Fire. Hopefully we catch it. Okay, so he goes for Black Rose, so he does bomb the field. Oh my god, neither one of us caught it. I think because we're playing so fast. Yeah, that Lone Fire is supposed to be in his graveyard. But we're both just we're playing pretty fast because we know like the clock is right next to us, so we're both looking at the clock. Like I remember I was watching every turn, like, oh damn, how much time we have left. Do I have another play that I can make? So I'm reading Amaryllis. Okay. Oh, okay. I must have Quickdraw. I mean, I grabbed back Dandelion, so I must have Quickdraw in my hand. So I choose to just hit him directly for 12. Because I want to get higher on life. So right now I'm winning this race. We're at 53.72. So now I'm at 65. So I'm still ahead. No, 64. Now he sets one, brings back Amaryllis. Yeah, he's supposed to have an extra plant in his graveyard. We'll see if it matters. That Lone Fire is supposed to... He banished it, and neither one of us caught it. So he flips Dust Shoot, So my hand is Quickdraw, Dandy, Fortress, and Charge of the Light Brigade. Mill Charge. Oh, we hit the Fortress. Good, good, good. We needed to hit that bad. So we search Raikou. And now... Oh, no. Yeah, Pitch Force to bring back Fortress. So I have Quickdraw. I could summon Quickdraw as well. Yeah, at this point, I'm like... I gotta... Like, the clock is just ticking. Yeah, the clock is just ticking, and I'm trying to see what the right play is. Because... I don't know, and I think Donnell is going to rush me here, and I don't blame him. I am taking a long time, and the clock is ticking. So I have to make a choice. Yeah, you see here, Donnell's rolling, telling me to play faster, and activate Drill Warrior. I did take a long time here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So pitch, special summon, quick draw, synchro. Yeah, I didn't have enough time to think out what the best play was, so I chose just to hit him directly with both Drill Warriors. So I'm playing for time now. And hit the Amaryllis. So I take 8. So I'm at 56, 29, and I pass. Now Donnell activates Hidden Armory. He's at 29 to my 56. But time was called during Donnell's main phase. So... there's not much he can do. Now, he's playing it out for the camera, but time was called at his main phase, so I won. Yep. I win. Now, Donnell, was it my fault we went at the time? Honestly, it was both our faults. I took a little long, but at the same time, he took way too long to side deck. So maybe had he not taken forever to side deck, he would have won. But yeah, he's showing me that he would have beat me if it wasn't for time. So, and I'm doing the math here. So he brain controls, and was that 56? Yeah, it was game. It was game if we weren't in time. But unfortunately for Donnell, like I said, I'll take responsibility. It was my fault as well, but it was your fault as well too, Donnell, because you took too long to side deck, and some of your plays you played slow as well. But it's unfortunate when that happens, but time is part of the game. So I got my first win with Machina Quickdraw. Congrats to myself. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match, and check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time.